Hey, folks, what's up? This is Jeff with This Week in JTT. And wow, oh wow. I mean, one of the videos I uploaded, I simply made a YouTube short saying that how Jaguar Wright and Cat Williams is owed an apology. And that one video short went over 20,000 views and close to about 1,000 likes. And the reality is, because it's true, because a while ago, early this year, Cat Williams called and saying, like, that this is going to be a year of people being exposed, for what they've done. Like with Diddy. Diddy tried to get his, try to get him for a minute for X amount of dollars. He said no. Diddy want a party, and Cat Williams said no. Funny part of Jaguar Wright been saying it for a minute. And for a long time, a lot of people we were saying like nah, and like Jaguar Wright saying like, people who don't look like me believe me. People who look like me seems to be more convincing, that. I guess if he ever said that, I'm feeling like shaking my head, going like, wow, Then Diddy's two places of residences got raided, one in California and one in Florida, and the things they found blew my mind. The moment I heard that they found about 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lube. No brothers that dry, no brothers that ashy. Unless you got a skin condition that can make the lizard look moist, no way. Something's going down. Then other female pleasure toys, I'm going like, yo, what's up with that? Then I hear other stories coming out like saying like, if Diddy has a party, you got between like midnight and 1 to bounce for the party kicks up to a higher level. The regular party is wild enough as it is, but it goes to a new level where it goes like from a Diddy party to a scene from Caligula. Yeah, I think she really about considered leaving ASAP. But other things I heard about too, they'd be going like, this is not real. This can't be. And turns anything. One of the things I heard about is that, for example, for one of the Diddy parties, you can't bring your protection detail. Only Diddy's protection details allow that, but not yours. So you mean to tell me, if I'm an up-and-coming artist, and let's say I become somewhat successful, I have a protection detail to watch me so that way nothing bad happens to me, I can't bring my detail to a Diddy party, but only his bodyguards are allowed, but mine are not? I don't know. That'll look right. And then when I saw the clip, like upload that clip recently, I'm going like, that would explain some things. That would explain a lot. That's why these things happen. And then some of this parties, like, see a lot of people like dressed in white. And I'm thinking, like, what does that mean? One of the people who dressed in white was Leonardo DiCaprio. And this is not like recent. This is like a while back when Leonardo DiCaprio was much younger. So I'm thinking, like, what's going on? You got Leonardo DiCaprio. You got a lot of people partying for a long time. But right now, like, as it stands right now, Diddy is in a world of trouble, to say the least. Recently, 120 people accuse him of SA. I believe a lawyer, I think is last name is Spiro, represent 100. People say like, oh, they're fake, they're fake. Hate to tell you this, folks. You need to at least one credible witness, and then you're done. Bet money, there's way more than just one person. And before I go any further, 20 of those 20 out of the 120 victims were underage. One room is like one's youngest 9. I'm thinking, wow. That doesn't look good at all. It does not look good whatsoever. So we got to face some reality here, folks. Just because you like somebody doesn't mean they can do no wrong. Just because you like somebody and you admire because of their music or athletic abilities or what they do in politics doesn't mean they can walk on water. They can turn water into wine. Guess what? There's a good chance that person who looked and judged like an angel could be the devil himself. And that's what people find out about Diddy. And in one of my clips I uploaded, I asked the question: how many of the same celebs who was partying with Diddy was taken up from him? How many say like Diddy's innocent, free Diddy? How many of these people do that? Now, in terms of the top tier people, I got to hear them like really like stand up and say, hey, Diddy's innocent, leave him be, or really took a stance to really like be on Diddy's side. Now, but I imagine a few other people like saying like the cast will listen, say, oh, come on, not Diddy, man, come on. There might be some people protesting on Diddy's behalf, some people, but I don't remember seeing no massive, massive crowds. I see no throngs of crowds, no tens of thousands of people taking to the streets protesting for Diddy's innocence. I don't see that. I don't see that. And the reason you're not going to see it because people get tired of the rich and powerful getting over. They're tired of the rich and powerful getting away with murder. They're tired of it. Between getting tired of the politicians, the athletes. You think the musicians are getting any special trip? No. And it's looking pretty bad, for Diddy right now. It's really bad. It's kind of weird how this man went from living the epitome. He did more than live in the lap of luxury. He lived in pure opulence. Like you heard the story how MC Hammer had a gold toilet bowl, which makes no sense to me whatsoever. Unless he had a gold toilet bowl carved out as a conversation piece. I know he had to sell that. I know when that brother filed for Chapter 11, he had to sell that one quick. Need that cash. But P. Diddy used to be able to do that. But some of the stories I heard about what he did, who he did it to. Wow. I'll go one step further, though. Last night, I was saw pages of Kim Porter's book. I believe I was at, I forgot what chapters, I think it's chapter 13 or something like that. And I'll tell you right now, in fact, if you give me a few seconds, I can tell you the exact chapter I was in, because I still can't believe what I was looking at. And my eyes still burn because I'm going that cannot be real. That cannot be real. There's no way that can be real. But sure as anything, I'm going no, there's no bleeding way. But sure as anything, yeah, that was the case. Do I have it on me? I don't think I do. That sucks. But bottom line, I read one chapter of the book. It was online. The person who showed the pages and read it, but they can't say the exact words because it's pornographic. I'm dead serious. The way that one chapter reads, it sounds like a miniseries for a porn movie. I'm and I understand when a person changes the words, that person be banned from TikTok or banned from social media in general. I'm still can't believe it. I'm still going that's impossible. Why? But she pretty much gave the most raw account of what you see here. Okay, I see that. It looks like it's from chapter 9, part 1. Chapter 9, part 1. And I'm going whoa. They say that the language, who is doing who, and I'm wow. Oh, wow. That's totally nuts, folks. That's totally nuts. And that's just the start of it. That is just the start of it. But like I said, all the big names P. Diddy is one, and P. Diddy is right now is the big fish who's being put in detention, Metropolitan Detention Center, being held for trial. This is not gonna. The court trial is not gonna take place right away. They're gonna wait a while. The feds are gonna take their sweet time and gather as much evidence, eyewitness accounts, everything. They will make sure once the thing goes on trial, any attempt that P. Diddy tried to tamper with the witnesses or evidence is not even non-existent. He would try, but it's not going to work. And deep down inside, Diddy knew these walls are closing in, and that's it. But who's going to be next? Yeah, as Bill Goldberg of WWE fame would say, who's next? And the names can be endless, though. But one name comes up a lot, Jay-Z. And I'll tell you why. Rumor has it that when he signed up Rihanna, I think Rihanna's 16 at the time and all that. And story is the only way Rihanna's allowed out of that studio unless she signs on to his record deal. Where was her agent? Where was her parents? Where was the one person who has Rihanna's back in case something this happens? We got Jay-Z, who's a major success, one of the big dudes who signed off his record deals. Where was the person that stood up against Jay-Z? Where was it? Was just hurt by itself, a 60-year-old kid. Seriously? Also heard some interesting stories what really went down between her and Chris Brown. Now, mind you, I said before, I say it again, I do not ever agree with a man laying hands on a woman. I don't. But women have no business laying hands on a dude. Are you serious? Because ladies, you don't want to hear this, but I tell you this: the moment you said laying hands on a man unprovoked, be warned. These hands are ready to eat for everyone. And here's the thing: there be some guys who will take the hit and walk away because they know for a fact the moment that your man lay hands on a woman, you gonna scream, "Oh, he beat me up. I'm a girl," even though you swung at him first. No, no, and no. But let's just say I found out the real reason why this fight took place. And here's the irony: I understand Chris's rage. Oh yeah, I understand his rage. Believe me, yeah, you have no clue how much I understand and appreciate his rage. Do I like the fact that he beat the brakes off of her? No. But let's just say there's other things behind the scenes that people just don't know completely. And like I said, I gotta bring that up down the line. And you be going like, oh, plain and simple. Because I'm still going, wow. Like I said, I do not agree with women violence against women. But women, ladies, especially you, some of you women who got so quick to be your feelings, you have no business laying hands on a man. You don't. I mean, if you feel that emotionally crazed and all that, you have no control of yourself. All the person got to do is say a certain word to trigger emotional response. You have no control of yourself. You have no control of yourself whatsoever. You need help. You need professional help. You feel so emotional, you got to take a swing at somebody. That's dangerous for the other person. Because you got to use your agenda as a shield to hope he won't fight back. And that's not right. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. But how's everybody doing and all that? It's October 5th. Year's going quick, though. I can't believe first it's like super hot and all that. It's like sweating bullets because the weather's so hot. Now it's getting cold. Leaves are falling, changing colors. I can't wait to be driving on the roadside of Johnstown because there's like huge like mountains and trees and the many different colors you see as you drive along the road with the different colors trees was kind of mind-blowing. It's a very beautiful thing though. And even in winter, like I'm not gonna lie, I hate the snow. I hate the ice, especially gotta drive through it. I hate it. But when the snow lays on the bed trees just right, oh my goodness, especially where I live at in the area where I drive by, oh, it's beautiful. It's something like if I would do some driving on that in that areas, I would try take some video clips and show you what I'm talking about. If I drive by around the area and see the beautiful colorful foliage and full colorful colors and all that stuff, I'll take some video clips, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's incredible. But going back here, this thing with Diddy is trust me, Diddy won't be the first. Because if Diddy goes down, others going down too, because that party is for a lot of big name celebs. And if they pinch his family hard enough, Diddy's gonna spill his guts like a person who's caught like food poisoning. It's gonna be bad and it's gonna be downright ugly. Plain and simple. See, so what do I have here that I could share with you guys? Starters. Oh, here we go. Yeah, let's talk about this here, folks. Let's talk about this. Like I said, it's kind of ironic how Diddy was an epitome of not just living in a lap of luxury, but living in pure opulence. But now he went from let me show you what I'm talking about. This man went from like doing something simple as doing, this. Hi, I'm Ryan's dad. His last few moments of freedom. And next thing you know, he was being arrested by the feds, not the cops, the feds. He calmly handcuffed him, took him out calmly. And he tried to post bail so he might get out. Nope, not this time. Not this time. Diddy's the same threat level as a drug cartel and and the mafia. That's terrifying. There's like possible merger. Oh, like I said, the things that I've seen make me go like, wow, there's no bleeding way. Like one example is that supposedly, they're gonna reopen an investigation of with the murder of Tupac and Diddy's involvement. Yes, they rumors. Like I said, I heard rumors that Diddy might be involved with Tupac's murder, but in case you don't believe me, folks, like even I'm going like, there's no way that could be the case. But check this out. Check this out yourself.
Court TV Live, we are following new developments in the case of the hip-hop mogul who is facing RICO charges in New York, Sean P. Diddy Combs. Court TV has just confirmed that the family of Tupac Shakur is investigating a potential link between the murder of Tupac and Sean Diddy Combs. This coming from attorney Alex Spiro, who represents Tupac's family. Now, this investigation had been previously reported by unnamed sources, but earlier today, Spiro confirmed to our Court TV team that he and a team of investigators has been hired.
Sean Combs allegedly had business dealings with Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, who will go on trial.
Okay, keep in mind, this is the same Keefe D who might be direct correlation of, I think he's directly involved in Tupac's murder. And the fun question, like, what's the connection between like this guy and this guy? That's where they're going to try and find out.
Trial next March for the murder of Tupac. This was back in 1996. Some have speculated that Diddy ordered Tupac's death.
I want to know how. He went to Keefe D? He went to Keefe? I'd love to know. I know we all love to know. We'd like to know once and for all who put out the hit Pac. And supposedly, if I heard correctly, though, the Torres B.I.G. same thing, and P. Diddy told certain people. I'm not gonna say who. Jaguar Wright is crazy enough to say it. I'll probably put that up down the line, but I'm going, wow, this is like you're thinking that that P. Diddy made this incredible, perfect world for him and all that, and his world is becoming unraveled so badly. But like I said, he's not going alone.
That, of course, is just a theory at this point, and we are monitoring the developments in both the Tupac murder trial and the federal indictment of Sean Diddy Combs. So a lot of information to come on that one.
In the case that continues to roll on, let's bring in National Trial Attorney Michael Jafer just to talk about this new news of an investigative team that is been hired by Tupac's family. We don't have more details about what they found so far and exactly what avenues they are taking to do that, but what does that say to you? What do you think is happening, and how serious is this when someone hires an investigative team in a murder trial that's being authorities, but this is a private entity requesting this?
Julia, I always say, landslides don't happen slowly, right? You'll be standing on the side of a mountain admiring its beauty and glamour, and then 1 second later, you're buried in mud, right? This does not shock me. This does not surprise me. I can promise you this is not the last thing that we find out about people investigating Diddy and what he's done. This is not the first. We know of an attorney now who represents hundreds of families who are suing him for, alleged, freak-offs and sexual misconduct. So what this tells me is that it's just a piling on. Pretty much people knew for decades what we're going to start finding out things that people have speculated on for decades, and they're just going to pile on, because at the end of the day, how's he going to defend himself at this point? He's got a ton of money, he's got a ton of attorneys, but even if you have unlimited money and unlimited resources, if you are sued, by 100 different people, 100 different times, 100 different theories, at the end of the day, you as a professional defendant operating from a jail cell, you cannot overcome that. You just can't do it. And people know that they can pile on. People who probably wanted to go after this guy just feared going after him because they feared the retribution. They feared that, they walk into an attorney's office, hey, I have this theory against Diddy. And the attorney would tell them, okay, do you have $1 million to pay me for me to waste my time, waste your money and go after him? No, I don't. Can you do it on contingency? No, I won't do it on contingency, because if I do it on contingency, he's going to spend millions of dollars to crush us, right? So that's exactly why these theories have been rebuffed. Right now, people now have, any attorney will jump up and say, yeah, I'll represent you. I'll sue Diddy. I'll be on the headlines. I'll sue Diddy. Diddy for you tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'll do it on contingency. At the end of the day, that's what's happening. You're going to see many, many more instances of people coming up with theories against Diddy. With respect to this specific one, you know, as a kid growing up, I loved Tupac, you know, and there was, you know, when we were in high school and Tupac died, everybody said, hey, Diddy did it, right? And it was kind of like, back then it was Puff Daddy, right? So a lot of people say that. I don't know if.
How wild is that? Even back then, even like, you know, in the back of the late, you know, late 90s, people say Diddy had something to do with it back then. Now people are saying like, keep it watching. And once it began by taking Tupac off the census, was gained by taking Biggie off the census. All of a sudden, Puff Daddy blew up. With the one-hit single, Every Breath You Take, he stole from Sing. One of the riffs he stole from Sting. The samples he stole. He sampled something from Sting illegally, but I think he paid Sting like about so much money a month every time. I think he paid Sting so much every time he plays it. And Sting, that's retirement for right there. I rather like Sting was mad, but in the end he's smart because like every time that Puff plays it, every time he sells it with that song on there, Sting made a fortune. He said, "That's my retirement fund right there. Smart move." Smart move. But I turned this thing with Tupac's family investing, you know, P. Diddy. I'm not one bit surprised though, because it seems kind of suspect. You take those two top heavy hitters out, Tupac and Biggie. Here comes Puff, and all of a sudden, like he blows up. Then you hear all these wild things. This gun charge with him and J-Lo. That's still like kind of mind blowing to me. That's going like, you know, and then all of a sudden, Jailson is another one who's going to be pulled into like, okay, what's your involvement with this man here? What happened over 20 years ago? This is the same woman who cried like crazy. I don't go to jail. I don't go to jail. You get involved with someone like, you know, with Sean Combs, what things going to happen? And do I have to go to with Kim Porter? I will get to that in a moment, though. I will talk about what Monique has said about these other men who may be involved with Diddy as well. But you got to check this out because when these names she got mentioned, pay attention. They're all very close and tight with Diddy. So pay attention.
Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin.
Start again. Slowly. She went rapid fire. Oprah Winfrey. Now, before you people say, get you up and say, oh, why are you picking on Oprah? Why are you picking on Oprah? You really want to judge a person? Look at the company she keeps. What the heck I'm talking about? Check this out. Even I'm shaking my head on this. Hold it. Start with this guy. That's one. Looks familiar? Yeah, you better know who this guy is. Harvey Weinstein. He's a predator against young female stars. I think that's Russell Simmons, I think. And we know him. Yeah. This man here, I'm not going to lie, I was kind of like heartbroken because people say there's no way Bill Cosby is accused of doing such thing. Guess what, folks? He admitted to one of those crimes. He admitted to it. He pleaded guilty to that one. He pleaded not guilty against the other, but he pleaded guilty for that one. And guess what? It just takes just one. Just one. And if I laughing people are like, what's the big deal? He admitted to a crime, folks. America's favorite dad admitted to a crime. He admitted to that one, and that's all it takes. And he has been the same since. I think he served some jail time as well. That is so sad. So sad. Russell Simmons, who else? And this one's, I forgot, I don't know who she is, but she's like a possible victim of Harvey Weinstein and all that. And you guys, excuse me a sec. My water's boiling. Time to get my tea ready. Hold on a sec, folks. Okay. Give me 1 second, folks. Time. Yeah. All right. Glad to be back. It was a hard-boiled egg because I didn't eat breakfast yet. I'm hungry now, in fact. But going back to Monique.
Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin.
Go back again. You got Oprah Winfrey. Tyler Perry. That's another person I kind of shocked and confused about. But then again, is he the same Tyler Perry? I think at one point he was like a minister, supposedly. And TD caught the Holy Ghost from him. But now you got requested things about Tyler Perry. Like him, I'm not 100% sure what his deal is. I got to look at that one before I make assumptions. Who else?
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey. Him and P. Diddy are tight. I'm going to find out if Tyler Perry and P. Diddy's tight. If I find out if Tyler Perry is tight with P. Diddy and been to his parties, yeah, that would explain some things.
Kevin Hart,
yes. And if I heard the rumors correctly, though, his marriage may be in trouble. If there's any evidence of him being involved in those freak-offs and P. Diddy's parties, yeah. Hello, divorce. And that brother's worth a lot of money, so his wife or future ex-wife will be coming out to him.
So everybody that Cat sat right here and told you about, everything he was saying was on the up and up. No one.
So basically, she just confirmed what Cat Williams said. He told no lies. Now, in terms of Tyler Perry and other people like that, I'm going to see if they've been in the Diddy parties. Because these celebrities, they know how to party, and they want to party big and forbidden.
One saying he's lying.
It's all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is.
There you go. Diddy's just one of them.
All lies will be exposed. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing,
you will tell it.
I know so many things I shouldn't know. When I walk in a room, heads go down.
Because they know for a fact, he even want to tell you, like, going, what do you think you're doing? That's insane. That's totally insane, to say the least. But like I said, though, people who he once looked up to, you know, we can't help but go like, look, we can't look at the same light again. And this company back to here, 50 cents. 50 cents petroleum and being on Diddy since day one. When this really got started, this is what 50 Cent is saying, how Diddy's, you know, tried to put the moves on him. Check this out.
Take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no, dude, take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
I asked 50 about that, and he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all not...
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
With Fifth. He loves me. He loves me.
Do y'all really
can't
have
see
a
it?
beef?
I mean, y'all can't see it.
No, we can't see it.
Y'all can't see that he loves me?
But see...
You really, hold on, you really think that's hate?
I call it contempt. Oh my goodness, that's wild to me. When eating egg here, eating a hot-boiled egg, had no breakfast. When Diddy told 50 Cent he wanted to take him shopping, 50 Cent's like, excuse me? He treated 50 Cent like he's homeless. Come on. 50 Cent was a successful rapper back there, and he's just blew up since. I'm not gonna lie to you. As some people say it, he's gunning for P. Diddy's spot. He is gunning for his spot. Simple as that. Simple as that. Not a joke. But like I said, that's just that's the tip of the iceberg. Then you got one of the Kardashians' former associates, or more like former on street lovers, Ray J.
Bad when you think about, obviously, all the accusations with the women, but Ray J, when you think about Justin Bieber just being a kid, and Justin Bieber hasn't said anything. We don't know what's true, what's not true. But I mean, were you ever around Justin Bieber, Ray J? Did you ever get any vibes that something inappropriate was going on with him and Diddy?
I've been around Justin Bieber and I've been around Diddy a lot of times. And I think that when you watch all of these videos that's out now and you try to, take one video that Justin Bieber was, having an issue about, and then you tie it in to the Diddy story, it gets all tangled up. I think until you hear from Justin or till you hear from, Usher, to really explain it, I think it's a lot of he say, she say. It's disturbing for sure. But I think that there's a lot of hype behind it. And I think that the more the memes, the more the stories, the baby oil stories, and the more people are joking about it, and then you tie in people's actual experiences, whether they were victimized or they went through something emotional, I think that those kind of things get distasteful, and I think it's getting out of control. And in this situation, with Usher and Justin, it's just sad that it's going viral like this without any real knowledge or real exact facts on what it could be. And I think that when you're young and you're in this game and you look up to people and you trust people and it goes the other route, I can only imagine, what people are going through at that very moment, but it's sad.
Excuse me. Ooh. Look like a barbarian like that. I can't take him seriously. I refuse to take Ray J seriously for the simple fact the connection with him and Kim. We did a video, as well as Kim and Ray J had the connection with P. Diddy. So don't be surprised if he get called up too. The Kardashians, they all get called up. I guarantee you, Kim and especially Khloe is gonna be called up because Khloe actually saw what was going down. Literally. One of the videos, she went to one of the parties, half the people there were naked. Translation, she probably saw possibly the freak offs. Insane. Totally, utterly insane. And the funniest thing that with Diddy, like I said, on top of everything else this guy has done, he has had never have a beef with one of the members of the cartel in this country. Are you serious? Check this out, because I'm going like, what else this guy get involved in?
Here is some deep Diddy shit. Read the headline and read what's right below it. Now, there's a lot to unpack here, so just stay with me. Now, Alfredo P. Gonzalez is a member of the Sinaloa cartel. He is currently serving time in Colorado. Now, he filed a lawsuit back in August against Diddy for $666,000 because he's...
Okay. Keep that number in mind, 666. Makes you kind of wonder.
$166,000 because he says that Diddy caused him reputational damage that cost him his contacts in New York for his illicit business. Now, the judge quickly dismissed this suit because you can't sue for losing money for illegal activities, but let me talk to you about what's in the lawsuit. So according to Alfredo, Diddy's people reached out to him saying that he wanted to set up a deal with the Sinaloa cartel. And they responded with, "We're always happy to help supply party favors to the rich and famous."
Translation, drugs.
But then he was told that they weren't looking for those types of substances. They wanted young boys and girls for a party in New York.
Exactly as he said it.
And he responded with, "We don't get into S trafficking. There's no money to be made there."
They do make a lot of money at that, unfortunately. It's highly illegal, highly immoral. Unfortunately, they make a lot of money from that. But let's continue.
Apparently, they continued to press, offering Alfredo to be able to come and watch these parties. He said he wanted no part of this.
He tried to get him hooked in there too. Like, if he gets caught in doing something unsavory, yeah, they got him trapped in there. But this dude is not falling for it.
And they threatened him with how much power that Diddy had on the streets and that they were going to make his life hell. Now, remember, you're talking about a cartel member, so he said he didn't really care what Diddy's people had to say, and he wasn't worried. Bring it on. Well, this lawsuit basically claims that because of what Diddy did, defaming his reputation, that he lost a lot of key contacts, which caused his profits to drop substantially, specifically in New York. Anyways, we're going to keep covering this. Hit that follow button if you don't already.
You're not going to tell me if the Fed's not going to have a conversation with that gentleman who Diddy try to make contact with, try to make a business deal with. And the guy said, no, we don't deal with that. They deal with other party favors, but not with human trafficking. No. And no. Trust me, the Fed's gonna have a talk with that man too. There's no question, there's no debate. It's gonna happen down the line. Like I said, come try to pick a jury, well, not jury. When it comes to like finding eyewitnesses against Diddy, oh, trust me, there won't be a short supply. I can promise you that. Like, I'm not gonna go into detail how the diddler stalked Justin Bieber, because like he was under Usher's care, and then Usher pretty much gave Justin Bieber for Diddy for 2 days. 2 days. Paid off the kid with an expensive sports car and maybe a mansion, something like that. It was a kid. And then near the end, like I said, it's going to be Jay-Z. Jay-Z going to be the next one to fall. Because right now, as we speak, him and Beyonce catching a lot of heat. A lot. And even like Beyonce, they're coming after Beyonce. I think, if anything, though, a lot of these celebrities, they deleted their, a lot of tweets. They drastically changed their social media. They changed their social media altogether because they knew these walls are closing. It started with Diddy, but they're next. If Diddy's going down, their toes are getting tagged as well. So, before I go to front and try to wind this up, I got a question for you folks. Like, see this shirt here? Yeah. This week with JTT. I'm trying to get the other shirt about. There we go. Yeah, keep in mind, folks, I have a bunch of these shirts I want to sell. There's one particular type of shirt I want to sell, but my question is general, though. Would you buy my shirts, please? Tell me if you buy my shirts. I try to keep, I'm going to probably go do a special campaign. We used about starting Monday, do a campaign like once a week, show a different shirt. Ask, would you buy this shirt? I would have like different colors and all that stuff. How many would you buy? I need to know how many you folks gonna buy my shirt, so I know how many I can have made. So that way, if you order them, have the shirts on hand. I send it to you guys, So, like I said, you see me wearing the shirt because I try to tell you folks, I have no problem selling you these shirts. Plus, if anybody who decides to become a member on my page, like this shirt, I'm not gonna lie to you, this shirt here I sell for $35 plus shipping and handling. But if you become a member, it's only cost you $25. It's gonna go to $25 instead. So you get $10 off. In other words. But other than that, that's it for now. I'll probably have do another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. I believe, either 8 or 9 p.m. tomorrow. And I think it's either 8 or 9 tomorrow. Because we probably gonna talk about our things that are uploaded. Talk about that. Talk a little bit about politics because it's getting kind of tiring. Because all I gotta say, election time is near. I can't believe it's about a month away before election time. So I'll probably talk about politics as well. But I want to thank you people for being my ride and dies and all that stuff. I see a lot of people watch my videos and all that. Some like, some react, but none of the people are becoming subscribers. So I ask you, I beg of you people, like I said, thank you for watching my videos. But please like, share, most importantly, subscribe. I need the algorithm numbers to be just the way, so that way I get enough subscribers, and maybe I get monetized. Because let's face facts, so I'm not monetized yet. The funny thing is, like, I hit the minimum. I have over 1,000 subscribers. That's great, but I need 4,000 public watch hours to get monetized so I get paid. And at one point, I think I was about 500 watch hours of becoming monetized, and the numbers went from 500 and they dropped down almost in half. I go like, that's impossible. So I need you folks to please encourage people to subscribe to this channel and all that. I'll, I try, like, wherever I go, I pass out cards, and if I have to, I'll go international as well. But folks, I want to thank you for being live with me and all that. Hope to hear from you soon. And if anything,